was actually in the gym when I found out that Kobe had passed away. I didn't believe it at first, but as a dude like Kobe Bryant growing up in LA, and I watched how he had an influence in his city and in the world really. And I played down the street at Fairfax High School as he was playing at the Staples Center. It was just a dream of mine. I always had that type of influence on people, and the way he inspired people. I see like people shooting the paper ball in the trash can, saying his name. Like that's unbelievable to think that just an orange ball can take you that far in life. But he also used to say that if basketball is the best thing he did in his life, then he failed. So with that being said, you have to take this game of basketball can do so much for you off the court as it can on the court. Not only make you money and fame and stuff, but allow you to have reach, I think, in the community and wherever you grow up. And do like Kobe, how good he was able to have a worldwide reach. So a kid in China who's never even been to America, never seen Kobe in person, just on TV, being able to inspire somebody like that, that's a dream of mine. And I have to have a conversation with a person to inspire them. So.
For you, just growing up as a basketball player in the city, did you idolize him, or was he one of your favorite players generally?
Well, at the beginning, when I grew up, I was a very big LeBron fan. I wasn't really a fan of Kobe. It wasn't until I got to a higher level of basketball. I was just out there just playing, having fun. I would score 20 points sometimes. It'd be good. I was just killing in my city, whatever it was. And then when I got to a higher level in high school, and I started really analyzing Kobe from the mental aspect of the game, and I had to go to respect him because I would watch him, and he would say his summer routine, something like he would get up at 3 in the morning to work out, and then sleep, and then work out again for the next 2 hours, stuff like that. As a basketball player myself, I think that's insane work ethic. Somebody like him will never be born again, I think, when it comes to just hard work. I've been in the gym, like the past few games I've played 40 minutes or so, and I've been in the gym and I've been tired, my back's hurt or whatever it may be, and he said he had those same injuries, the same pain, but the point is, and let's let that stop him. So in terms of him passing away, that his legacy will live on forever with people like me.
I heard you used to have pretty early morning trips to Fairfax also. Like, was that something that, you knew he had done similar things that inspired you to put in that same level?
Yeah, exactly. Me waking up in the morning, I couldn't give you a day in my high school career that I said, I'm excited to go wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go to school. I couldn't find a day. But then I watched this Kobe documentary on what he used to do. But I always seen, not only Kobe and all the legends, but especially Kobe, I seen that those hours, they never go unseen. It's never, that's because I'm in a gym by myself or with my trainer at that time. It doesn't mean that nobody's gonna know what I'm doing at that time. There's no need to go on social media and say, I'm waking up at 5:30 in the morning to go over there. Kobe never did that. He just did that. When he came to the arena, when 1,000 people watched him, you saw he separated, and he really stood out. His work ethic and his performance. So I think all hard work pays off.
It was 5:30 that you usually woke up, or that's when you got to the gym?
5:30 is when I woke up to drive to school.
And there's the mural across the street from Fairfax where a lot of people went yesterday to pay their respects. Was that a place that you used to walk by all the time going to school?
No, absolutely. I drove by it, I walked by it, I could see it from the classroom all the time. They switched the mural up every once in a while to different things, but I've seen Kobe on there a lot of times on our 4 years there at Fairfax. And it never really stood out to me because it was Kobe, but it never really hit me until he passed away that, wow, this is a guy that God has blessed us with, and it's probably never come again. Like, Kobe is not just a regular basketball player that works hard. He had what's called the Mamba mentality, is insane mentality to get to. Like, as a basketball player myself, that I've been trying to increase my mental focus, like in college, and be able to come out every game and perform to the highest of my abilities. Him being a Mamba, him doing that every single game, that's a really hard thing to do. So it's nothing but respect for him.
Talking to your teammates, especially this last day, can you just tell how much it's kind of affected everyone?
Oh, absolutely. Even I've talked to people that are not even basketball fans, that have never been to a basketball game. For him to have that type of influence on people that just go and do a 9-to-5 job every day, that's insane. That's the goal of mine. Like, to be able to inspire somebody that doesn't even play basketball through basketball, and that's the best human act you can ever do. So.
Do you ever get a chance to meet him, or?
Well, yeah, I met him a few times. I met LeBron more because he sponsored Fairfax, but
okay.
I met him once or twice, and it was just whenever he walked in a room, his presence was felt. No matter where it was, or how many people in the room, his presence was always felt.
Do you get a chance to talk to him at all? Or?
Oh, no, I didn't get a chance to talk to him at all, really. But even if I did, I'd be at a loss for words to do like that. You don't even do like that. You even have to talk to him. You just have to observe him. Just it could be on TV, it could be in person, wherever you are. Just observe him. You can learn so much.
What were the times that you did get to see him? What was the occasion?
Well, Fairfax did this little Nike trip that they would do in Westchester, and Fairfax is a rivalry, so Westchester, they're sponsored by Kobe, they're sponsored by LeBron, so we got to, like, I was in the same room as him, got to shake his hand and just introduce myself to him a few times through Nike, but those are the great experiences.
Shaky guys like that's hand, you're like nervous when you
Oh, absolutely.
walk out.
At that time in my life, I knew you would have told me I'd be a starting point guard at USC. I would have said, what are you talking about? It's not in the cards for me. I'm going to a mid-major school. It's not possible. But dudes like that, it really comes to think that everybody when they're born, I believe we start off at the same skill level as basketball. We can be blessed physically, but skill level, I think we all start off the same. But what really separates you is your mentality and who's going to quit first or who's going to let the injuries or the aches and pains or the laziness get in the way. I think Kobe didn't do that at all.
Any like particular favorite Kobe basketball memory or game that you remember this in particular?
Actually, his last game I was watching on the TV, and at the time I was a big LeBron fan. So, I mean, I love Kobe. I respected his game, but I never cheered for him. But it was just a few shots that he hit that it forced me to stand up out of my seat. Like, as a basketball fan, watching him play, like, I wanted to see him for the first time. I was like, wow, like, I'm witnessing something great here. In the last game ever, most people can barely walk up and down the court, but he scored 60 points in his final game. I think that's just says a lot to who he is. Yeah.
Cool, man. Well,
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
One last question for you. Is there a difference between the Mamba mentality and USC's fight on?
Well, it all comes from the same base, same origin, but the Mamba mentality, I think, has been tapped into by doing Kobe Bryant to a whole nother level. Like I said, there's not normal people walking down the street that can just say, "Oh, I'm at the Mamba mentality." No, that's something that you have to work at for years, and it's a mental state you have to get to. 'Cause fight on is the same basis, the same fight on. We continue to fight no matter what. Like you've seen this year, we've lost big games, we've lost some games that we come back, we're fighting on. Like the next game, we won by I think 10 points every time we come off of a loss. And I think the Mamba mentality is another further step into that. So I think fight on is a great slogan we have here, and I think it's really great. It builds our character.
Thanks, Ethan.
Thank you.